Ahora.
Good morning, this is Mayayo for carrerasdemontana.com from Chamonix with the winner of Ultra Trail Mont Blanc 100 miles. Congratulations, Ludovic Pommeret from Hoka 11.
Thank you.
How does it feel the day after? Hurts?
The day after, it's not so good, but the legs are very hard, like all runners, I think.
All right. For the Spanish fans, which perhaps are not very familiar with you yet, would you try to present yourself briefly, or how did you end up running?
Yeah.
And where you come from?
I'm French. I live not so far from here. I work in Switzerland, but I live just close to Switzerland. I'm a computer science engineer, and I have a daughter, and I have 2 daughters and 1 wife. Not the opposite. And I'm running since 15 years.
All right.
So it's quite a long time now. And I start to the first race I did, it was with my wife brother. They just subscribed me on the race, and I start to race like this. Then,
so you were not an athlete when you were young?
No. I was snowboarding, windsurfing, only fun sports, and no endurance sports. It was too difficult.
All right.
But then I like to eat some bad things for the health, and I start to not become fat, but and I wanted to continue to eat, and I say to consume this calorie, I have to run. So
so you started running and running longer, so you could eat more.
Yeah. And now it's not good, because now to perform, you should not eat so bad things that are good, but not healthy.
So how did you start into trail running? You know, and especially ultra running.
I'm not doing so much ultra running. I did my first long race in Réunion Island at Diagonale des Fous.
That's the first long race?
Yeah, in 2009.
But that's a terribly difficult race.
Yeah?
Why did you choose that one?
Because I won this race on another race. So they paid me the travel and the race fee. So I was on this race, and it was not so good, because I finished second on this race. And
it was your first experience?
Yeah.
And you were second?
Yeah. So it was a good experience. But it's so difficult, this ultra race. I don't do so much. I do 1 or twice per year maximum. This year it will be the only one. Last year I did more than 100 kilometers. So.
Okay. This year's race was very beautiful to watch as a fan, because it was very exciting. First, you were basically more or less together with Zach leading, but you were with Zach, I think, almost all the way up to the gorge, more or less.
Yeah.
You know, and other runners, which let's say a pack of 6 to 10 or something. Then on the way up from La Gorge, it was kilometer 30. Zach, let's say, took off and opened a small gap. Some tried to stay with him, and some other runners, like you or Javi Dominguez, kept your own pace. And eventually, those of the runners that went after Zach began to explode, let's say, gradually, once after the other, all the way from kilometer 30 to kilometer 130, which is when Zach was overtaken by Fabian Antolinos and Julian Chaurier. Yeah. But then Zach found a rush of energy, took them over again, and they fell back. And then, out of the blue, here comes Ludovic Pommeret.
Yeah, but it was not my strategy. After 30 kilometers, I was very painful stomach pain, and I have to stop running, and I walk during 3 hours. Okay. So I lose 1 hour on Zach. I was more than 50 for the ranking. So, but I could not do more, and I was really in the hole, and I thought that I will finish the race, but I will maybe sleep in Mayayo and take time and start again when I will be. But finally, after 3 hours, I can eat again and drink again, because during 3 hours almost no drink, no eat, so it was difficult. Then I start to eat and I can run again, and I try to eat better and better and accelerate more and more.
Did you drink or eat anything specific, or just plain water and regular food?
No,
or?
my dietetic on race is only water and gels. It's
Really?
only, and I don't like to have powder inside because I like to. I don't like the taste to have only the taste of the powder. So gels is too fast, and then you have only water.
So it's like say half a liter or 1 liter per hour in such a hot day as yesterday, more or less.
Difficult to know. For me, I have a bag that is 1.5 liter.
Okay.
And after each aid station, it was full. Sometimes it was empty, sometimes not. But,
and the gels like one every 30 minutes, or
one every 30, except when I was sick.
Okay, so you felt you were catching up. You started. So when suddenly you caught up, I think it was at Trient. Can it be that you caught up with Zach?
Yeah, just so when it's okay. When I start to feel better, I say maybe I can reach top 10, then I can reach top 5, and I see the head was not so far, and just the climb before Trient, I came on Gédiminus, and it was second at this time, and Zach was 7 minutes before us. But in the descent, we come on Zach, just so we lose. He's a very fast climber, but he's not so good in descent. It's part that he has to train. And in Trient, now we have to continue this this kind of race and to keep the speed. But at the beginning it was quite flat, so he's faster than me and the flat. But when it's going, you say deeper, it's rising
steeper.
Yeah. It's climbing deeper. With the poles, I was just behind him, then I pass him and try to keep pressure. And
just told me. I was surprised. You know, this Hoka runner that had passed me at Champé fell back, but then came back because he thought that you were Julien.
Yeah, he made a mistake between Julien because we were dressed in the same way. And
exactly. It was funny. And he said, but this guy could not be the same because he was a great climber. I couldn't keep up with him. I said, well, maybe if you use the poles. You know, did the poles really pay back at that point?
I think yes, for me, because I am as well ski touring.
Okay.
So I use them.
You were using Likai poles?
I took Gibbon poles, but then I broke one and I changed in Trient.
Yeah, because I saw the pictures from...
I changed for the end of the race because I have only one remaining, but the Gibbon are quite well because they are very light and I see the difference, but Leki maybe are a little bit stronger.
You use the Leki rigid ones, or you use some kind of flexible?
Gibbon was the single pole, and Leki is three part.
All right. And from that onwards, your lead was ever larger. You know, it seems that the moment you took the lead, it's like, I'm here to stay.
You know, when you go and you arrive first, then you have to keep this place. So in your head, it's maybe you are stronger than the one that has been passed. And I was really in my bubble, and my wife said that I was not really communicate and not very when she give me the
You're very focused.
So I concentrate and try to keep this place, and I think that Zach was quite tired,
but Gediminas
could come and but okay.
I mean, 26 minutes in the last 20 kilometers. That's wow. That's a great guy because Gediminas is very constant. We know, and he's a great veteran. So it was not Gediminas falling back.
I am veteran as well.
Yes, but you did a superb finish stretch. I know it's. You see, it's the yellow jersey factor, perhaps, like in the Tour.
But I think it's the moment where I spend 3 hours to walk, it helps me for the end, because I keep some energy for the end of the race, and maybe I was better faster because I have this moment of not rest, but
Okay. One question: when running with the Hokas, you both won. That's Caroline Chaperot and Ludovic Pommeret, men and women. And you both were running with similar shoe, but not identical. Caroline told me she was running with a Speed Instinct. Which shoe you were running also Speed Instinct, but an earlier prototype you told me.
yeah, it's the
Can we take a look? Is this?
yeah, it's this one. Okay, it's the same kind. It's not the one that I raced yesterday because I'm really dirty. But yes, it was the base for the.
Can you show us the sole for the?
Yeah, yeah. But they are this one are dead, huh? Yeah. So caoutchouc is only on this part, and this is air mat. It's special material. But it's quite light, and it's medium for Oka. It's medium amortized shoes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's light, and for me, I did with the same shoes Diagonal des Fous.
Oh,
In 2014, it was the same, and I used the same. But it's the Caroline run with the
final version.
The final version.
This will be the proto, and
Yeah.
she runs the final.
Yeah.
Okay. And will we see you in any other races till the end of the season, or will you just rest? I mean, you said no more ultras, but
No.
shorter races, or?
But only the World Championship in Portugal.
All right.
End of October with the French national team.
Okay, back with Caroline again.
Yeah, back with Caroline, with Michel Lannes that won the
That's
CCC,
correct.
and the woman that won the CCC as well.
Okay.
I don't remember the name, the Swedish woman.
Yeah, and you will also meet the Spanish team.
Yeah.
Once
but I
again,
see,
France and Spain,
I
Luis
saw,
Alberto.
yeah, I saw Luis Alberto because he passed me when I was sick, and then I passed him before La Combal, and he told me that he would not finish the race. So, but he is very strong
It will be
runner,
good
and
to
I
see
think,
you again.
yeah, I think it's for the race in Portugal, he will be very strong.
For sure. Well, congratulations. It's been a
Thank you.
great race, beautiful to watch, and let's hope that we see you a bit more often if you feel like.
Thank you. Bye bye.